Hello, everybody. Welcome to Burning Hammer Wrestling, your favorite bi-weekly podcast, wrestling podcast.
Yeah, one of them. I bet.
It's funny because, like, when I say bi-weekly, some people take that a different way. Because
What?
bi-weekly doesn't always mean every. I guess you could say fortnightly. Bi-weekly could mean like half a week or something like that. I remember looking up the definition, and I was
but
like, it's
generally,
not really.
most people take it to mean
Yeah.
once every 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and that's
Um,
fine.
But that's what we do. We talk about wrestling now. So,
Yeah.
my name's Seth Skinner. This is my buddy Dave.
Howdy.
And if you want to support the show, you can head over to w.gg and use the promo code ClearShots. That gets you 10% off,
Oh yeah, it does.
and it helps the show. Also, you can go over to the online store as well, and that'll help us by buying anything. It'll
Yeah,
help
please
us.
just buy something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or
That's the
don't,
most direct
but-
way to support us. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot
Definitely.
of merch on there. Some cool. I put out that one new shirt with it's like the NWO logo, but
Yeah.
it's got the BHW, so that's new.
Love it.
So that is on there. So yeah, let's see. 2 weeks, every freaking 2 weeks, there's a lot of shit to talk about. But honestly, I didn't take a lot of notes.
Yeah,
Um,
there's not a million things we really have to talk about.
No,
First time in a while, there's not 50 million things we have to cover.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like we're going too fast, and we don't get to, but
who cares?
but it feels like we do get to elaborate mostly on what we want.
Yeah.
But for sure on SmackDown, I think one of the best matches I saw this week was the Ilya Dragunov match
Oh yeah,
with Nathan
dude.
Frazier, which actually was like surprisingly
It just proves exactly what we were hoping for, though.
yes.
Because
Well, it was
Cena.
It was just surprising because Nathan Frazier's a tag guy,
Sure.
and you're like,
Yep.
well, why were they doing like a singles match? It was kind of didn't really make sense.
But
There's the
it's-
open challenge thing, and
I
Ciampa
think-
coming out and all that stuff. That was
For
kind of
sure.
cool, and it's cool getting all of them involved.
Yeah,
to-
for sure, absolutely.
Yeah, SmackDown's been a little weird lately.
It has
So-
absolutely.
So it was cool
absolutely.
to see like a good.
That's one of the best things on it. So
Yeah.
it's cool because the U.S. title was around for a long time and had good and bad eras, But Cena, when he had his open challenge,
Yeah,
it
that changed that.
it changed the whole game
Yeah.
for what
the way you approach
he
that.
kind of gave a blueprint of how he would handle. And who knows how much in control he was of it. I'm sure he probably had a decent amount of say.
Sure.
But because of the time period in his career it was, but he was like, I would imagine he probably was like, give me the U.S. title and let me use it to make guys. Because that's what it felt like. And who knows who came up with the actual decision. Could have been Vince. Who cares? The bottom line, amazing idea. It's one of the most memorable runs of any belt being used
Yeah.
to put spotlight on a ton of new guys.
To me, it sounds like a Cena idea.
It does, doesn't it? Because he's so hard in the paint on that stuff now and for years now.
Well, I mean, look at the way his that one vignette was. He's talking about like the last person I face is going to have to go through like a tournament,
yeah.
and it's going
I
to be
love
like
it.
the future of the
love
company type
it.
of thing.
And everybody in the tournament, is going to get made by that tournament.
Hmm.
The matches are going to be so insane.
Right.
It's so insane because it's every single person that loses every match on the way up just got an opportunity to be participating in a thing where they're trying to show the audience that they're worthy to be in a match with Cena.
Yeah.
Every single one of those fuckers.
It was interesting. He mentioned like like Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and he was
Yeah.
like even some people who
Dude,
don't work
Hendry,
here.
bro.
Yeah.
Hendry.
Exactly.
Could you imagine if his
That's-
last opponent was Hendry?
That's what I'm wondering is how, like when
I
you
hope
say
so,
like
so bad.
when you say people that don't work here, it's like, does that mean TNA type of shit? Or
Yeah,
does that
probably.
mean like they're gonna do something wild? Because it's like,
Who
how
knows?
could you,
Dude, what if
What company
is
would agree to that,
actually
though?
Edge, though?
it's like,
You
would
know?
AEW really
We don't know.
allow that?
It
to
depends who
happen?
reaches out, If Cena got it approved by Trips and the rest of the company to bring in a guy who's a Hall of Famer for one night, you know?
Yeah, maybe they could throw some of that.
How do you not? And they go, we'll literally pay you.
That's what I mean, right?
For a date, like we'll pay
throw
you
some of
to
that
get
fucking
him,
Saudi blood money.
Yeah, we'll pay you to get him. You know, it's Tony Khan is a fan of wrestling. Period.
Right.
He'd
probably watch it himself.
How could he not be going? Oh man, I know it's not my company, but you're really telling me that it's up to me to put my money where my mouth is and say I really am that level of a fan, that he knows how big of a deal it would be just for the fans as a whole.
You have a lot of leverage.
Business.
Like if you do that though, you could almost make them simulcast that match or something.
Yeah, you could. Say we'll do it if you let us air it as well.
Let us air the match.
Let us air the match. Yeah, just the match. Just say the main event of this match is taking place at a different spot because it's going to be this fucking special match.
Yeah. What's the match on? Saturday night's main event or something?
Yes, that's the final match at Saturday night's main event.
Yeah. That's tough. Contract wise, but
and we could be getting way ahead of ourselves on that. The bottom line, though, back to the U.S. title thing, why this match was such a big deal to me is because this was the first one that really solidified that they are going to continue to use that belt to do what Cena did. And it proved it when Sammy got it and went open challenge. What's the greatest U.S. title run ever? Oh, it's the open challenge. Everyone says that.
Yeah.
You know? So then you go, cool, got to do an open challenge. It's got to be the same level. He did do it at the same level. And they showed I saw a card recently. It was like an image that was the eight title matches of the U.S. Open Challenge of Sami Zayn. And it was so overkill stacked, dude. And I was like, oh, man.
Honestly, it's good for both parties.
It is.
It's good for the title holder, too.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. So there's no shame. And people were like, he only had it for a few months. He only needed to because he got 8 matches out of it in that short of a time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, and then he used it to pass that torch to a guy who actually needs it in Ilya Dragunov, who's incredible, coming back from injury and needs to have something like that. Like he's going to, now what they did is even smarter because now you've got a guy who would have instead normally just been a guy getting a rub from Sammy's thing. And now he's getting the even crazier rub of being the guy getting made by using it to make other guys.
Right, exactly.
It's just genius.
It's like
dude.
He would be the guy challenging for the title usually. But
and now instead, he's going to build a legacy as a major player by being the guy who's defending it successfully against all these guys that might not be as known, who are going to get ultra known now because of the profile of the whole concept,
right? Like I think right now is when it's time. You gotta start building young talent,
and they was so smart having Sammy go on an open challenge run first, because then they could introduce to the audience first, hey, we haven't done this since Cena.
Yeah.
So now we're going to use this vehicle to make 1 million different guys in the audience, right? So then what you do is they have Sammy do it first because he's already super over with the most casual fans, kids and shit, you know what I mean? And there's no offense to that. Every level of fan couldn't be more welcome. But Sammy's a very different type of over than somebody like an Ilya Dragunov, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And just well known. Not that Dragunov's not. He's very respectable.
Yeah,
at his current position, there's no doubt. But this is going to put him on the map. And it's just genius that they had Sammy do it first and link the concept back to Cena's to show the common audience that may not know about that what this title is and what it's about and what the open challenge is, and then pass it off to a new guy. Because now the audience knows every time they watch a Dragunov match, expect it to be lights out.
Right,
because it's the open challenge, and every single guy that gets in there for that challenge is going to be trying to make a name
you
for
also
himself.
have like so many guys that are old and are going to be retiring soon. So it's like you got to have the young talent.
Literally just saw Grayson Waller talking about it on CVV, talking about how there's a bunch of guys that are going to be leaving new spots. And he's like, I am taking one of those spots.
Yeah.
And I believe Grayson will.
It's like Ray came back too. And it's like, He'll probably be gone soon. Like,
Yeah,
there's
guaranteed.
no way he's gonna keep.
We're losing Cena, AJ, most likely Ray pretty soon.
Yeah.
You know, Orton's got to be somewhat soon, even if he's on camera for the rest of his career until the day he dies. In ring wise, his spot as one of the top guys is eventually going to slide off. I mean, it almost kind of no, it's not. Like, he's definitely still in the title picture.
How old is Cody Rhodes?
He's like 38.
Yeah, he's starting to get up there too. You know, like,
right?
How much longer is he?
He's 40. He's 40. Okay. Yeah.
So it's like, how much longer is he gonna really want to do it? You know?
He said the last contract he just signed is his last ever in wrestling.
So it's like,
and it's probably 3 year, you know, which means he's probably going to be the top guy for the next 3 years and then go out.
That's the thing, is you got so many guys that are going to be gone.
Yes. And the company's in such good hands, because right now, even though it might feel stale or feel weird at times, the reason why is because they're in a transition period of showing the audience and giving the audience a bunch of just an overload of new lore with all these different characters. So they have stuff to chomp into for when the old guard finally does have to move on, and you don't have to worry about having all these people ready to move up to fill out the roster and feel like a really true new era. You know?
And it feels like a lot of farewell shit for guys.
And I love it. I'm glad they're doing it, and I want them to do it.
And like, that's great, but you know, it takes away a lot of the programming too. So it's like,
I get that.
Yeah,
that's why I say it's kind of, it feels a little weird, double-edged sword, but I will never bitch about them doing right by the talent that gave their lives and careers for it. You know?
Of course. But you know, that you do have to build the young talent. That's the key. They have just an absolute gold piece in Dominic Mysterio. Like, the kid
is he one of the best in the world?
He's
now?
So good. He's like good on the mic. He's good in the ring. He's like clever with his spots.
Genius.
He's young. Like, that's the key
early
there.
20s.
Yeah,
and he's already highest level.
Yep. Yeah, it's really, really good. Dude, when
he's the future.
When he said, "Keep my dad's name out of your mouth," when talking about Eddie.
Dude, I love him.
Oh, man, that ripped. That was so good.
He's too good, man. He's too good. He's untouchable for me.
You know, I don't see Ray sticking around. Like, here's where you have your feud with your kid, and then you go out.
Yeah, it's perfect time. It's about to be end of the year, holidays. It's perfect time to slow burn through December, like November, December, January, all the way into April, build up a story of career.
Like, all these other guys are going out too. It's like, go out with them and have that generation kind of, you know, end at a certain point.
And here's what you do. You have them beat Ray to retire Ray at this year's WrestleMania. And have Ray take his mask off in the ring and give it to his son.
See, that's what I was surprised they didn't do that a couple of years ago when they had that match.
Well, Ray still had gas in the tank.
Yeah,
clearly.
He just wanted to keep going.
Yeah, and I don't know if you even have to do it this year. They might have ideas that lead all the way till next year. I don't know. But if you do it, whenever you do it as a singles match, and you do it like a mask versus hair. Like what they were going to do with Eddie, and
you could
do mask versus hair, and then this time you have Ray lose to his son and pass his mask to him, which I'm sure will realistically break kayfabe and be like one of the most emotional moments you're ever going to see as a wrestling fan. But then on Monday you have Dom show up and he's not wearing the mask. He's got it on a fucking pole or something. And he's just going, yeah, look what I took out.
Right.
Because then you use it as a tool, a storytelling tool in the eventual face turn of Dom.
Yes.
Where you have him turn in a moment in the ring where he turns and you see him put the mask on for the first time and become, you know, the heir to the Rey Mysterio. Or he just already is. Though,
he's already the greatest luchador.
Yeah,
of all time. So
El Grande Americano is up there, though.
Yeah, he is up there,
dude. He's over in Mexico now. I've seen so many clips of him coming out and just getting huge pops. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, dude.
It all started with like
good.
This stupid like vignette, and they're like,
just a bullshit idea turned into something amazing.
It was like AI generated like images and shit.
Dude, incredible. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Great. But yeah, I just can't say enough about Dom, and I can't say enough about Ilya Dragunov. I think he's absolutely incredible. I know he just had a pretty beat injury, but if he is, hopefully, if he can be injury free,
yes,
long enough to really put together like a long career, I think he's going to be around for the long haul as a major player.
His finisher's pretty cool.
Finisher's cool, really dynamic and interesting style in the ring. Yeah. Hard hitting, but also like creatively and deceptively high flying.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's why that match was so good, was because like you had Nathan Frazier, who's like, he's a fast, like creative guy, high flyer,
and that's why it was so good to have him. It was like, oh, you guys probably know Fraxium's sick, and I mean, who the fuck doesn't at this point? But did you know he's a major player, singles star waiting to take place?
Right, like he can do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's kind of the idea there.
And I just hope that they keep using that belt to do just that. Have Ilya, who is gonna have God tier matches.
Yeah, it looks like Tommaso Ciampa is going to be the next one.
And let's be real. Let's be real. On the other side, that's what Gunther did with the IC title, and it was the greatest IC title run of all time. Realistically, he had it for the longest time, sure, but he also defended it constantly and had a million amazing defense matches.
Yeah.
So it's not like they neglect the IC title. Although right now, who the fuck is the IC champ? Because I can't think of it off the top of my head.
On Raw, the IC champ. Wow, good question.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what? Who is it? It's going to bug me. We're going to have to look it up.
Why don't we know that?
Yeah, how do I? But that's a bad sign.
That's not good. Yeah, that's not on TV very much.
I'm hoping I see who it is and go, I'm an idiot. Oh, it's Dom. Duh.
It is Dom.
Duh. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is Dom.
I knew it was going to be I'm an idiot. But he also has the AAA belt, doesn't he?
Yes, he's usually carrying that thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's currently Dom.
Yes. Yeah, and he won it off of who did he win it off of? He won it in that match with Finn.
Fatal 4-Way.
The 4-Way. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I love it. We just spent 30 minutes talking about how Dom's a god, and then we go, what belts he have?
Yeah. Well,
and he's doing great with it, though.
Yeah, but it's not like he's really, I don't know. He doesn't make they're not making the belt the central point.
That's right. The problem is he's too magnetic, and he's too good for anybody else to get a shine.
That's the thing, is he almost doesn't need the belt. Like,
no, he doesn't.
Just doesn't need it.
Dude, he's just 1 in a billion good.
Yeah.
He's too good. He's too good. He is easily one of the best in the entire world right now, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know how you could argue that.
No, I'm not even going to try, because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he's that good. That's why they have 2 straps on him.
Yep.
But it's like, well, it's kind of that Mercedes Moné effect where you're like, I don't even know what belt she has, because she's got a couple of them.
Oh, she has a ridiculous situation going
on. Ultimo Moné or whatever.
Yeah, which I love. I don't care if people are pissed about that.
It's whatever.
Like, do you think that she thinks that all these belts are prestigious? It's not any offense to any of the companies that know their belt is not as prestigious as a fucking AEW belt or a New Japan belt or something. You know what I mean? But that's not the point. It's supposed to be a fucking joke that makes you hate her. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's the intention.
Like, these people get so pissed about it. Like, how can this be happening? It's like, dude, hook, line, and fucking sinker, dude.
Yeah, like, who do you think who's really being disrespected by this? Like, all those companies are in on it.
They're all in on it.
Duh.
They're choosing to do it.
They didn't it's not like she came in with a gun and was
said, offer I can't offer you can't refuse, or
you gotta put the belt on it.
Yeah. It's so dumb.
Saturday night's main event was pretty cool. There was a couple of title changes that
it was really good.
Yeah,
it was really good, actually.
It's weird because, like, they're weird shows. Saturday night's main event.
They are. And they're clearly not meant to be big flagship pay-per-views and more of like a showcase special event thing.
It's like, this is the match that's happening. But
yes,
like
they're shorter. They have a few matches and then one main match that's kind of the focus.
Yeah, I don't even know how long they are. 2 hours maybe?
I think so. Yeah. They're just a few hours. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's not like
it's not PLE. 4 hours or whatever, like most of like SummerSlam's 5 or
and
4.
I'm pretty sure they broadcast it on NBC.
Yeah, I believe so.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just nobody has cable anymore, so I guess.
No.
But people that do, it's cool, like flipping through and being like, "Oh shit, I remember this." You know,
absolutely.
So it does probably bring some eyes in, I would imagine.
Oh yeah,
they're struggling with ticket prices, dude. I looked up like
they're pricing out their audience.
It's bad. Yeah. I mean, they're coming near us very
Buffalo.
soon. Yeah, and there's a show. There's a show in Syracuse too, and it's like a WWE live show. So I look up the prices, and it's like $75 just for like the absolute like
trash.
Farthest up, can barely see anything. And you're like, it's a lot. It's not even Raw or SmackDown.
Nope.
And you're like, why would I pay $75?
And on top of that, they're just bad seats. You're better off watching it on TV.
Yeah, because
so
you're
why
going to
would
be
you
watching
pay almost
$100
to not get to see the show?
Right, you're going to be watching it on the Titantron. Basically.
And like, dude, I was looking up prices for the Raw that's going to be in Buffalo, and it's like for average floor seats, it's almost $500. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. That's too much money for the average person to be able to cough up for tickets to see your shit now.
That's almost
right
light
now
compared to what I've seen. It's like thousands of dollars.
Oh, any major. Oh, dude, yeah. Anything in the hard cam section though is $2,500.
Oh, yeah.
On anything televised, the hard cam section is $2,500.
No, it's like who can?
Why?
That's what I'm like. I don't.
It's not like you're gonna get fucking famous.
Yeah, and who even has the money to blow on that? That's crazy.
That's my point. They're pricing out their audience and then wondering what happened when there's no fucking crowd.
Dude, SmackDown was wild.
Empty, bro.
It was wild.
Good. Get fucked. TKO.
Yeah, if you
price out your fucking own customers.
I almost like I was watching it and I was like, it almost felt like it was like COVID era shit.
Yeah, good.
I was like, what is going on? It sounds really quiet.
And I'm glad that's happening because people are seeing the prices and going, nope.
Yeah.
And that's how you get them to stop doing that.
Because like it wasn't necessarily quiet, but like you could tell it was empty.
Yeah.
Just from the sound.
Absolutely.
When you can start to make out what individual people are saying.
Yeah. Dude, we saw a ton on AEW during the dark period. The real first dark period.
Gets that
and they've overcome it.
They get that a lot though.
Oh yeah, sure.
I think their audio team is a little different, the way they rig up their crowds and stuff like that. But I don't think, it just isn't good.
AEW has been getting their venues smaller and getting their crowds up too.
Yes, that's fine. That's
good. It's been balancing to a good spot now.
Yeah, and you're going to probably see them sell more tickets here soon because
now you are because they're going to go. We're not scumbags, and we're not going to price out the fans.
Yeah, like that's the real. Yeah, and then meanwhile,
it's
they're
like
gonna
UFC.
Say like
they price out fans too. They only want celebrities in Vegas. There, only.
Well, meanwhile, Triple H is going to be like, well, we only listen to the fans like in the stadium, and it's like, but what fans are in the stadium?
What fans?
Like all your fans are on Reddit. All your fans are on like the internet right now because
they're watching your shit illegally because they can't afford it.
Yeah.
And your wife is going on your program and going illegally stream it. They're dirty scum.
Yeah, what did she say exactly?
I don't remember, but she basically just told everybody with a wink and a nudge, hey fans, we see you, we know, we can't control it, so just fucking steal it and they'll learn the lesson.
Yeah.
Like
I can't remember.
That made her such a. I was like, "Fuck yeah, Steph,
absolutely based." I was like,
absolutely based, bro. Good.
I want to find out what the quote is.
I know it's so good. VPN. She said to just use a VPN.
Yes, just use a VPN. Yes.
Which is so funny.
Oh, I hit kids.
Definitely not kids. I don't want to know about her kids.
Let's see. Is it gonna say the quote?
She promoted a. Look at that. Steal this PLE. That's so funny. I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was when ESPN deal signed, then they did the fucking $40 PLEs or $30 or whatever they are.
It was on her
and she was
show.
like, get a VPN on her podcast.
She did an ad read for probably like NordVPN or some shit.
She did an ad read for a VPN
and
literally in the ad told you, oh, you can't watch our content on Netflix? Here you go. VPN.
According to reports, ESPN was not happy with the promotion.
And she probably went like this. Yeah. Eat this, bitch. Yeah, fuck yourself.
That's
dude, you think Steph gives a fuck? You think Triple H gives a fuck? If TKO shits the bed bad enough, they're going to go, we're bouncing and going private tomorrow with our whole squad, and TKO's just beat, and we just move on with a new name.
They also, it's like, they get paid either way. They're like a salary. So it's like, what do they care?
What do they fucking care?
They don't make like a commission probably on certain shit. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, TKO buying them was one of the dumbest things ever.
Well, and you know, Triple H gets a lot of blame for it too.
I hate that.
It's really not.
Here's the thing: he has bosses, guys, and no matter how much he wants to do shit, and no matter how much he tells you that he's in control of shit, he's going into a boardroom, and the only ally he has there is The Rock. Yeah. And Nick Khan, I think.
He's not the owner. Like,
no.
He isn't.
And there's like multiple other dudes in that boardroom going, that's cool. You are using Logan Paul in a main event spot, though. Mm-hmm. And then he goes, I guess I am.
Which,
to be fair, Logan Paul has earned it.
That was
whether you like it or not. Sorry. I'll openly always blast him and say he's a scumbag. And I hope someday he comes on here so I can tell him he's a scumbag and then geek at it. Because who gives a fuck? What? I'll go, dude, you're a dirty scumbag. But also, congrats, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's not like I hate the guy or like it's it's not a malevolent thing. It's just funny.
I think
he plays a dirty scumbag.
He is very well aware of it.
Yeah. So it's whatever.
Yeah.
If he hasn't earned your respect at this point in wrestling,
he's not going to.
Then you're blind. And he's never going to.
Yeah, he just isn't gonna.
He's earned mine.
Yeah. But it's like, oh my god, dude. And then people like bitch about Triple H being in like the ads and shit for the Vegas Mania. It's like, dude, but he's a recognizable face. What do you want
him to do?
Like if it was like if Sting was in that spot and he was on the
he'd
poster,
be there.
Would you be like, oh dude, why does Sting need to be the centerpiece of it?
It's because people just hate his guts.
It's like, shut up.
It's even worse too, because I've seen guys that I otherwise massively respect and appreciate their content, but they just have personal vendettas with Triple H because they worked with him when he was also hungry and trying to be a top guy, and of course vowing for himself.
Yeah.
And if he was a prick behind the scenes, I don't fucking know or care. But
who cares?
I know that because I'm not close to the situation, I'm able to recognize when somebody's just bitter and they're not willing to give the benefit of the doubt that people could be a different person after 25 years and like a heart attack and shit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Look at Punk.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's completely changed. It feels
exactly. But there's certain dudes out there that create content for wrestling that no matter what he does good, they don't trust it, they don't believe it, and they'll only shit on him. And when I see it, I don't discredit what they have to say, because how would I know? They were in the locker room with him, not me. But I see it and I just feel bad for him because I'm like, why do you still care?
Right.
Why do you still care? I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of them.
It depends what he did. I don't know what he said.
Seems like a lot of those guys just hold a lot of grudges.
And that's the point I'm getting at, is that I feel like a lot of wrestlers hold grudges in a weird way.
But
you hear him be like, I would have been way bigger if 25 years ago this fucking guy didn't. Well,
and it's a weird way too, because when they're actually confronted about it, they're like, no, actually it's totally cool. It's like,
yep. Second they see the guy, now all of a sudden they want to shake hands.
Yeah, and I wonder how much of it's like really just like the press. You know what I mean?
I think they're just trying to work. They just are hoping someday they're going to get a call and get used again somehow.
Right.
And they don't understand that there's real life, and then wrestling is like a thing you do, like a job or a career.
Yeah.
It's no different than being like a successful musician or something, you know?
Right.
It's not your walking home in the door to your wife and kids. It's not. Yeah. And every guy that's ever been in the business that thought it wasn't. And they were wrong. And their lives around them always ended up being exactly what you'd expect when they think that way, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And so I feel like a lot of guys end up going down that path, and then they're just bitter at anybody that ever got anything that they wish they got. And it sucks. I hate seeing that. And that's not to say that that's the case with, you know,
I think that's
any of these guys.
That's just a human condition, though, I think.
It's just human condition.
Yeah, I think it's just everybody's like jealous of other people that are successful. It's just
and I feel like the only caveat to that is that we could never know what was said in the back room. You know, we'll never know what was in the locker room. People that hate Triple H, he could have just been the best at hiding that he's the most fucked up pervert guy or some shit. But somehow they don't just say it. You know, like, right. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, you just don't know.
But if all he did was lie to you to benefit his career, have you ever had a job? Everybody
like look
does
at Shawn Michaels
shit.
And Bret Hart and like a lot of these big names. It's like, dude.
Problem is, unfortunately, a lot of people that are fans of wrestling aren't always the people with the jobs, which is a bummer because we are guys with jobs that are fans of wrestling.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's how I can say it, you know?
Right.
Which is, I don't mean that about all fans, but it's just the fans you'd expect to be the ones that are just have shit opinions about everything and they just are chronically online and shit. Of course, they're going to have bad takes because they don't have a normal life. So.
Well, a lot of it's bandwagon jumping too, and it's like
for sure.
They didn't really form their own opinion. It was like they just saw one and they were like, "That looks cool.
Looks good to me.
I'll do that too."
Because look, sometimes you're gonna bandwagon shit, but the responsible thing to do is just look into it one time to make sure that it even makes sense to you, and you're not just spewing trash you don't even understand.
Well, half of it comes down to like.
Because a lot of dudes will just say whatever. A lot of people just say whatever Meltzer said.
Yes, but I think it's
without
a lot,
even thinking
like,
if it's true.
You don't know if it's true, so why jump to that?
Why jump to a conclusion you couldn't be farther removed from?
Right. So just be neutral about it.
Just be neutral.
I don't know. That stuff is weird to me.
Absolutely,
it dominates the threads.
It dominates the wrestling sphere of social media.
Any social media post, it's like
it's only drama.
They'll always have. Well, every social media post they have. I mean, I bet you could go to any WWE post and like Triple H will be mentioned in like a negative.
Oh yeah.
In at least one comment. But Saturday night's main event, Jade Cargill beats Tiffany Stratton
and becomes a champ.
There's 2 world title changes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there was.
Which was pretty cool because you don't usually see that on PLEs. Really, I don't. Yeah, like when's
world
the last time,
title changes? No.
When's the last time 2 world titles changed on a PLE? That's a good question.
I don't know, but
maybe
I'm glad
it would probably be WrestleMania or SummerSlam, probably.
Yeah, if it was. I was gonna say, one of the big 4.
Those are really the only times it happens. But the match wasn't bad. I didn't think it was bad. I don't know. Jade's ready to hold it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's time for Tiffany to drop it, I think, is more
Me too, yeah.
That's more the case here, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering what the compelling move with Jade Cargill is to, going forward.
You got to build people as challengers to try to dethrone her.
Yeah, and you have
to make her a powerful presence.
Right, make her look good.
Give her a bunch of defenses that are made to make her look good.
Right. Yeah, Punk and Jey Uso, there was a lot of talk about this one.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It was slow. Pretty slow match. Even the commentary was like talking about how it's a slower pace, like not even 3 minutes into the match.
Yep.
And yeah, there was a lot of talk about Jey Uso's gas tank, and Punk looked like he was frustrated at times.
Yeah, it looked like Jay was. Oh, I see a lot of stuff online that heavily makes it look like Jay was pissed he was losing the belt.
Well,
or something, or got picked to lose the belt because he relapsed or something. Because a lot of people were saying it looked like he was hammered drunk out there, and I was like,
maybe.
I was watching it going, well, it was a weird pace, and he botched a bunch of shit, and Punk was clearly frustrated.
Yeah, Jay is not. We had there was like, even within the last year, it was like there was a lot of points where Jay would botch shit, and you're just like, it usually happens later in the match, so you're like, is his conditioning there? Mm-hmm. And I don't think it is. Like, I also like, you watch what is it, Unreal, and Triple H is talking to him like, hey, we're gonna put the rocket on you, like, we're gonna shoot you to the moon. I need to know if you're ready. Like, and I think it's on Jey Uso.
We're not gonna dethrone you, and you're not gonna get buried.
Yes, and I think this is all on
Jey. Say the word.
I
think it is too. Yeah.
Because like, you get that, and then you still can't be bothered to like get in shape to do this.
No.
So like, that to me,
when you're a world champ, you got to behave like a world champ.
You have to be disciplined enough to be in shape for these matches, and especially when you're going against CM Punk, which
is why a guy like Grayson Waller is going to be in the main event soon, because they're gonna figure out that guys like Jey Uso, who I like Jey, I love the team of the Usos. But I don't think Jey was ready, and I think a guy like Grayson Waller has been ready.
Yeah, and Punk is 47.
Yeah,
so it's like, if you can't have a match,
outgassing you,
dude.
And you're 10 years younger than him.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you just have to be in shape for this kind of thing.
Yeah,
and then Xavier Woods posts a thing on social media. Did you see that? He's running up the hill, runs down this. He does a push up.
Being like, hey, Punk.
Runs down the stairs. And he's like, if you want to face someone who has a gas tank or whatever, or who can go for more than 5 minutes or something like that.
I love it.
Oh my God.
Good.
That was
aggressive. Dude, I love it, because if Jey Uso is getting a main event spot in front of a million different guys,
why can't?
And he's not doing the work to deserve a main event spot, fuck him.
Yeah. And it goes to show, like,
you don't just get handed those spots and not deserve them in specifically a business like WWE. Yes.
It's not just about winning the crowd. You know, that's a good lesson here too.
Because the crowd will turn on him eventually if he keeps fucking shit up and just not caring.
Yes, and you can't just like have a catchfreeze that gets over.
No, you can
have it work. Like,
you totally can, but you're not. That doesn't make you a main eventer.
You have to be able to go. Like. And Austin was that way. It's not like he was like the greatest in the ring ever.
He was,
though. He was pretty.
He was
good
incredible in the ring. And he was so injured he had to change his style.
Yes, and he could handle going for a long.
Yes, his gas tank was long. Yep.
There was no like he's slowing down like noticeably.
Yeah, in 3 minutes.
And Jey was noticeably slowing down.
Yep.
And it was not. It wasn't good.
It just makes you wonder, like, what the fuck is going on with Jey Uso, dude?
Yeah.
What is going on with Jey?
Yeah, there could be something the dude that we had
the keys to the castle and won it huge, and he's fucking blowing it, and it's a bummer because, well, again, I like Jey. I think he is super over, and especially over with like a generation of kids. That is a big deal, and I'm sure that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter. You got to figure it out, man. Or if you can't figure it out, let somebody else be in that spot.
It's also, I just thought it was, like, I thought they were doing the Usos again.
Me too. Me too.
And I said that in the last episode. It was like, I thought that that's the way they were moving. And you can do that because you can have Jimmy just kind of mold right into that gimmick.
Yep.
And it can still be the same thing, but now you're a tag team. So what? And a tag team's perfect for him because if he doesn't have a gas tank, he can stand on the apron.
Yep.
So it's like that thing just, I don't know. CM Punk looked frustrated about it.
Yeah.
And there was definitely points where you could tell that Punk wasn't happy with the match. But he got,
deservedly so. And he did the right thing.
World title match.
He won the match, won the belt, and got to have he gets to be champ again, and well deserved. He's been incredible since he's been back.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, he definitely has. And he's, he's pretty frequently on the shows. It's not like he's taking time off.
No, he's totally full in as a top guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I wonder what they paid AJ Lee because she hasn't been on TV. I wonder what they paid her for that, because she only had one match.
Yeah, I don't know what her deal was. I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if that info is out there. Probably.
But it's cool that she like got to come back and do that storyline in that match.
Yeah.
But then they don't have anything for her. So it's like you don't have to just work to work. Like you can just go home and then just be a special attraction, you know?
Yeah, if there's something you feel like you should come back.
If there's like, hey, do you want to, like, if Bailey's random, like, I want to feud with AJ. Yeah, AJ goes, I'll do it. Cool. Yeah. There you go. Come on back.
Bailey's weird right now too. I don't know what's going on with that.
It started so cool, and now I'm going, what are they doing?
But because they didn't.
It feels like they're stalling.
Yes, they didn't do anything more with it.
Yeah, so it feels like they're stalling to me for sure. It feels
that's hard for her because now she just has to float with this gimmick.
Yeah.
For a little bit until they decide it's time to do this with it or whatever.
Yep.
Maybe they're waiting for somebody, but it's like, who are they waiting for to come? Who's really injured with them right now?
Nobody,
Liv Morgan.
Nobody. Liv only.
And it's like she's not even involved in
absolutely nothing.
So what are they waiting for? I just don't get that.
I don't know, man.
It was a Lyra Valkyria thing, is what it was, and now where did that go?
I don't know.
Yeah, some of this shit is just like and some of it's like out of sight, out of mind. It disappears, you forget about it, and that's what they kind of hope, I think.
I think so.
But like,
it doesn't work that way though. Not with the internet. Are you kidding me?
Right, that's the thing.
Not with the internet, man. No way.
Right, because it'll just come up on some squared circle thread, and someone's
it's instant.
Yeah. Remember this 3 weeks ago, and how come? Where is it? You know.
Yeah.
And it's not even like it was long ago. Like if that was like a year ago,
you'd go.
And they started.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
been a few weeks.
I just don't get it. It's been what, like 2 months since they started teasing that?
Yeah.
So where does it go? Confusing. Like half of these things are just very confusing.
Yeah, wicked agree.
I don't get it. You have a plan obviously in place, right?
Yeah, why are they taking so long to get to them? I don't know.
Especially when your viewership is down.
Mm-hmm.
Why not like pull the trigger on
pace?
Even if it doesn't work,
things happening a little faster.
Even if it doesn't work, like
it don't matter if you're going a little faster.
Building some kind of interest for people to go like, I want to watch SmackDown for that.
Yeah.
When's the last time you were like, I got to watch SmackDown because of this? Dude. It's like I don't remember the last time.
Me neither.
It's like Raw has those moments from time to time, but
yeah, Raw has.
I just don't see it right now. Where SmackDown's having a tough time still.
Yep.
That's why I love that match. That
the
the
U.S. Open Challenge
title match.
Yep. That was the best thing all of SmackDown, no question.
I was also like on Raw. I was kind of happy that Punk mentioned Dom.
Yeah.
In that promo.
Yep.
Because it's like you're getting this acknowledgement now, and that,
he knows
that like you're. Yeah, he was definitely smiling behind the scenes there.
Yeah, and also it's like Dom is ready.
Yeah, and Punk understands too. It's like it's not like he's oblivious to this shit.
No, of course
he knows what's going on in the product.
Of course he's not.
So it's really cool to see like even these guys are acknowledging like this dude's got it.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if Dom was world champ by this time next year, like going into next Mania. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
he's in a storyline chasing the world title.
Yeah, it all depends on like who's gonna be.
That's a good point.
Gone, and
it depends who's where. Yeah.
I just I was thinking about Damian Priest the other day because like he was a world champ not a year ago probably, and it's like where has he really been? They mixed him into a couple things, but like they had this confidence in him. And it's like, where did it seem?
It's like they still see him as a main event level guy, but he's just not had anything to be involved in, so he's just been resting.
But there's a couple guys that could just be world champs, and you're like, why aren't they in the picture?
And why is it Jay? Like Drew is feuding with Cody for the world title, right?
Correct.
Or for the WWE title.
Right.
Cool. So after Drew, if it's Drew that wins or Cody, either way, you just tell the story that Damian is next in line.
And how long is it going to be before
just
Drew?
Let him have a 2-minute thing or a minute thing being like, I have dips.
Why are we waiting so long to pull the trigger on Drew McIntyre?
I don't know, don't, dude. Every question you're asking right now is every single one of the questions that are the problems with WWE right now that have to get addressed.
Yes, it's like, okay, 100%. So you have Cody who's like really good in this like chasing the title role.
Mm-hmm.
So like, why wouldn't you want Drew to be the bad guy?
Exactly.
I don't understand it.
I don't know.
And they've had the opportunities. They've had the matches. It literally just happened.
Yeah.
And so like, I just don't get the like, why wouldn't you flip the script here and say, Drew's the champ. Cody, you have to get this thing back. Make a storyline out of this because you can. They're both main event players. They can talk. They'd have great promos together.
Absolutely.
So like,
and give them a full blown feud. Yeah.
It's not.
Why
is
is it
good.
Instantly Cody wins?
Yeah, it's not as good when Cody's the baby. Like the
you don't
baby
need Cody to be the only guy with the belt winning every fucking match for 2 years.
Right.
That's not how you do it.
Right.
What you do is you have him lose the belt to a worthy guy he makes and then fight to get it back.
Yes.
And then make a new guy.
Yes. Cena did the same thing though. Like people always people always criticize Cena like just for burying everybody, but like he would drop the title.
He would drop the belt to guys all the time, which made
the belt
and then chase him.
And then work your way back. And it shows like your resilience and it shows all those things as a character.
Never give up, bro.
Yeah. So like Cena. I just that one's tough for me. Really
I don't want to see every single fucking title run now is a million years long.
And it doesn't need to be
that's good for the belt.
Right. No, it's bad for the belts.
Or the product.
The belt becomes like you're a brand ambassador now. That's what it becomes. It doesn't become like a symbol of achievement. It's just you're the guy at the face of the company.
Because if it doesn't ever change hands, then it's never getting used to make anybody.
Right.
And that's not good.
No, that's the whole thing. That's like literally what you should be doing. They're major titles.
Like, yes, it was cool when Reigns finally lost a belt to Cody, and you had a good storyline, but it could have been done the year prior, and it would have hurt absolutely nothing. Yeah. But they milked it for a full year.
Yes.
And it ended up working out, but it's not always going to work out like that.
Right. Gunther is a good example of this. Like you have him built up from the Intercontinental title, builds up the Intercontinental title himself. Yep. Then he goes into the main event picture and is like, then he wins the world title and builds the world title even more. So now his character's elevated. He looks strong. And then he drops it to somebody.
And helps elevate them.
Dude, it's not rocket. So this is booking 101.
Yeah.
So like
it's the stupidest, lowest level of it that works over and over again. And it's like songwriting. It's like when people try to write a good song that they want to be a hit, and then they make it all fucking convoluted and weird. And it's like, dude, there's a reason why every one of the greatest hits of every band has the same fucking basic song structure. It's because it's what works.
It's actually,
it's what the listener is looking to hear to be taken on a journey. You know, it's the same thing with wrestling. Like, it doesn't mean every single match has to be the same. That's not what we mean.
No,
at
but
all.
You can structure
it's not about
the same
matches.
way.
The matches, you can do whatever you want and tell as much story as you can get away with in a match within the confines of a match. But the stories that are happening around the matches that are the reason for the matches, that's where you can you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Right. There's nothing wrong with verse chorus bridge.
Yeah.
Chorus.
It works.
You know what I mean?
It works.
Just
you can have it be what we just said, guy chases the title, wins the title. Bad guy chases him, ends up overcoming him and beating him. Good guy has to chase the title again.
Yes, it's like,
and you can do that between 6 to 8 guys even, and make them all.
And it's like you can make guys without winning the title for sure, but like it helps,
and they have,
and it makes it much more compelling.
Seeing LA Knight have a world title on his arm yet has been
that's
really stupid in my opinion.
It just doesn't make any sense. All these things just like I don't know where it's coming from.
Man. Yeah, 100%.
And it sounds like you're just like bitching about booking, and it's just bad. That's bad for the product.
It just sucks because of how good it was, and then we said, they're gonna have a lull after such a boom period. Of course, it's just the lull is controllable, and they're not doing things they could be doing to control it. And they keep to be fair, they had a wicked good pay-per-view with with Crown Jewel in Perth. That was like one of the best pay-per-views of the year.
Yeah.
So it's not like everything they're doing sucks. It's just there's questions they're leaving unanswered that leave you going, why?
And it's like, if you want to go like long-term storytelling, like that's fine, but where's the medium term and like short term?
For the long term, that's right. Long-term storytelling is great, but you have to have a little bit of all. Yeah. You can't have every single belt is tied up in a 2-year story, because now you don't have them for 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like, you see things like the Judgment Day and the way that broke up, and like, did it really come to like a conclusion?
No.
That was really, it didn't really ever come to a head.
It's still going right now.
Yeah, it's like in the background. So like, why wasn't there really like a, I don't know. It's like they almost feel like they want to leave it open so that they can come back to it.
Yeah.
Which doesn't always work. Like,
no,
come
because
back to
eventually
it now.
People, when you tell the audience that you're not gonna pull the trigger on shit 80 times, when you finally pull the trigger, they're gonna care less because you already teased it and didn't deliver 50 times.
Yeah.
So the time you do, they're just gonna go, oh, here we go again. And then when it happens, you're gonna go, oh shit, they finally did it. Okay. Instead of being like,
yeah. Yeah, it's very like
you
political.
Know what I mean?
It's very political in that way.
Yeah.
Like a promise made like doesn't happen, and then even if it does happen in a minor sense later on,
it doesn't matter
because
you
there's not the
promised
impact.
It and failed.
Right,
Yep.
You're building up the hype. It's almost like you're a kid and they're building up Christmas Day.
Yeah, and then you don't get them.
It's actually in 4 months.
Yeah.
So like, okay, well, all that hype doesn't matter now because
yeah, I thought it was in a week, and then they go, no, it's in 4 months, but they don't tell you that. They go, no, it's in 3 weeks, and you go, oh, my bad. Then 3 weeks, they go, it's actually 3 weeks later, because that's how it actually feels. It's like they keep going a little bit later, just wait, a little bit later. Mm-hmm. When the fuck is later?
Right.
When is now? Yeah. When is it going to be now instead?
And then they're like,
it's getting too dragged
out. Here's a roadblock. We're going to give the title to somebody else. You know?
Yeah. It's like why? Sometimes you just got to get it right. Go, we've got a guy like a fucking LA Knight or whoever, you know?
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Make him guys. Now.
They have guys that can do it.
Yep.
And I just they don't want to pull the trigger for whatever reason.
They're just still stuck in this idea that you can only have one top guy and one top girl per show, and that is so fake.
I'm hoping that it doesn't continue this way when Cena goes, and
Me
like
too.
You see this wave of guys that retire. I really hope they start to build guys a little bit better. You know, and it's not to say they haven't built young talent.
No, they've done a great job of building talent.
Yeah, I just think you can build them even bigger. You can't
build talent and glass ceiling talent when they get better than you were ready for them to be. Yeah. Who cares if Stone Cold Steve Austin 2 comes through the fucking ranks? He's the top fucking guy. And Cena's retiring. Everybody stops caring if you get a guy that's that hot. Well, and they go, fuck Cena.
You're just not going to, like, in the way Triple H, there was a big thing, like an article about like Triple H and how he was talking about, I don't know if it was on a podcast or something like that. He was talking about how like you don't really need gimmicks anymore. And it's like, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, you do.
Like he's like basically arguing that like you can just be yourself, amped up to 11, you know, that sort of trope. And
sometimes
have it always
works.
work. And it's like, it doesn't always work.
It doesn't always work. Because sometimes guys do that and they're not interesting.
Right.
So then their character's not good.
And it's like, because like, think about would Mark Calloway have gotten over
as just being randomly Mark Calloway?
Yeah, Biker Taker or whatever. Just Biker Taker.
No.
It's like, probably not.
He would have been, if he never was Taker.
Right. That gimmick
is even good.
It. Right.
A generic biker guy, again, he would have been lost in the shuffle.
Right.
People would have went, that dude's so good, but they just got to get a gimmick that matters on him.
Yes.
That's it. Like, and we've seen it. We've seen it happen in WWE now, where we go, this guy's so good, but he's got to stop wearing a diaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's that dude's name? The diaper guy that looks like a toddler running around in a diaper with fake work boots on. and he's like a tiny shredded jacked guy who was on a team with Pete Dunne.
Oh,
and every time we'd see him, we would go, "This guy's so nasty, but he is getting out of the diaper, or his career's over."
Yeah.
You gotta not have a little guy running around in a diaper.
But that's the other thing is like you get so many of these like Pete Dunnes where it's just Pete Dunne. And
good luck.
What is
ever doing something with him?
What is his thing? Like what is the thing that grabs me on this guy? Like I just need to. Sometimes like. Look again. It's like the Undertaker.
Dude,
he was given a gimmick.
Someone's going to
even
show
if the
up.
gimmick's not good.
Yeah,
like the Undertaker.
Oh, you want proof? El Grande Americano gimmick,
right?
It's a gimmick, and shocker, and it's God tier and it's ultra over, and made like 3 guys.
It made multiple people,
multiple guys,
one
character. Yeah, one gimmick, dude, and it instant proves the point.
Yeah,
look at like the Wyatt Six. They're trying to do it. But that's a whole different problem that's not even worth getting into.
Yeah,
that's just figuring out how do you write these guys now. Oh, they're going to kill someone because they're a horror villain? Oh, you can't kill someone. So what do you do with them then?
Right. How? Yeah.
What do you
do? I
just
don't know how you do right.
It's the only problem. I want them to figure out how to do it so bad. I can't. If I could, I'd be rich.
They missed
and I
their
would be
best window.
for
They missed their best window.
Yeah,
too,
when they first started.
The tag
when they first started, they should have went, "We're taking over this town."
Well, not only that, but they had a great tag division. So it was like, and that sort of is kind of, it's just kind of embers now. And it's like that was your chance to get them into that
and make them build the tag division, have them be the monster.
I guess it could be the MFTs, the MFT or whatever.
What are you talking about?
Solo and all that shit. That could be the way you go.
Yeah.
But
they've teased that before too, though.
Yeah. Well,
the Wyatts
that
versus
thing, the MFT thing is so weird.
I love Solo though. But dude, did you see Solo come out
what even does MFT
during Halloween time?
My family tree.
He came out and there was a big skeleton, so he dapped it up and its hand fell off, so he carried its hand to the ring with him. Dude, it was fucking funny.
yeah.
And he's holding the hand, trying not to laugh, bro. It's so good. So good. I love, and I actually like this, and I think this is the move. Them with the paint is nasty, bro.
Yeah,
I really like that.
I guess you need something to like, because
it is right there, dude.
Here's the thing.
There it is right there.
They're not all gonna. Yes, that right there. So that makes sense.
That's the move.
But where did that go? And it's like
I don't know.
You need something to almost blend them all together because none of them really stand out.
No,
you know what I mean. That's the way I looked at this.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of odd because
it's the best thing you could do with them, though.
Yeah, and I don't know, because like it's already confusing because you have Tama Tonga, Tala Tonga, Tonga Loa. It's like, dude, guys, like, can we how do we? You're never going to be able to really.
They should have given them not all a bunch of random stock generic fucking Samoan names.
That's the thing is they can give them whatever name they want. So what are they doing with that? And then so like now you want to have these guys stand out and be on their own, and it's like good luck, dude. Now you have to make them this so that they're all one thing. And JC Mateo, the problem with that is he's
filthy,
good.
bro. Yeah,
so now it's
so
like
good.
You could almost have him stand alone and not even be part of this thing.
Yeah.
But
he is so nasty. Yeah, I love that guy, dude. JC Mateo, Jeff Cobb. He's so good.
Yeah, this thing is just, I don't know. It's kind of cool. I don't hate it.
Me neither. I don't hate it either.
It's just so weird, dude.
Cobb is the most rhino-looking, not rhino guy in a while.
Yeah, he's absolutely.
He's just rhino too, and I love it. I love it.
It is the rhino build.
He is so good, dude. I'm such a big fan of that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's just so many confusing
things. It's definitely a transitionary period right now as they try to figure out what the next move is, and some stuff's cool, some stuff's not.
Yeah.
And
well, the good thing, like the silver lining too, is like they have a lot to pick from.
Yeah,
like they have plenty of guys that
they're never gonna run out of guys to be like, fuck, it's not working with this guy, let's go a different way.
Yeah,
that's
plenty
true.
of guys. It's like a baseball team with a good farm team,
because they've got guys like fucking Ricky Saints and Trick Williams and shit just ready and waiting.
Right.
You don't take a guy like that and bring him up and put him anywhere but the upper.
Well, that's the thing is, like, you have some of those guys that are still on NXT.
Like, if Trick Williams comes in and they go, cool, now you're just going to feud with Xavier Woods or something. Cool, yep. I love Xavier. But no, you want him to matter, you got to bring him in and have him instantly be feuding with, like, fucking Braun Breaker and shit.
Yep.
Only move.
Yeah. And it's like
those guys are your future main eventers. Guys like Ricky Saints and Trick Williams and fucking Braun Breaker, Bronson,
Oba
Femi, dude. Yeah.
Like some of them, like I feel like the reason
even
they're
a fucking Joe Hendry.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I think the reason they're not calling them up is because they just feel like they have a deep roster already.
It's too deep.
It is.
When has it ever been this deep? It's
so,
not even up for debate.
That's why it's so fucking weird.
It's like
the roster's so deep,
stacked
but there's nothing going on with
it.
There's just nothing.
Yeah, it couldn't be more extreme. The most stacked roster ever. It's like triple the stack of the second most stacked roster ever.
And you have all these guys that are just doing nothing.
Think about this. Most stacked roster everybody always talks about is like SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, like 2002 or whatever,
it's like
right?
02, 03
02, 03 is when you had like the end of the Attitude Era and beginning of the Ruthless Aggression Era, and you just had 50 million guys, right?
You still had like Flair and all those guys too.
Yep. So that roster's crazy, right? They've got like double the amount of male talent and like 15 times the amount of women talent.
Yeah, it's way
and the women talent, half of them are better than the guys.
Right.
Like you have people like Io Sky in that list.
Yeah.
What? It's ridiculous. She's legit one of the best in the world, male or female, right now. And her storyline's the best shit going on right now in WWE. At least for me.
Yeah, some of that stuff is
because it's simple.
Like the Kyrie stuff is.
I love it. Yeah. Because it's all playing off of like stereotypical relationship dynamics in Japan.
Yeah.
Like traditional relationship dynamics in Japan. And so they're getting a chance to do a story like that. They don't have to tell the audience necessarily what it all means because they're showing them what it all means.
Yeah, just do it.
So people might think it's weird, but at the same time, Asuka on her YouTube channel did like a 20-minute video sitting down with Kyrie talking about that social construct in Japan and why it's relevant to their story and shit.
And
cool. It's like, oh, okay. Dude, yeah, it's a simple story and it's working fucking gangbusters right now for them, dude. It's like one of the best stories they have going on. And not because it's some insane story. It's just being performed so well by everybody involved.
It's one of the only cohesive stories.
It's super cohesive. Yeah. That's why I say that, too. And everybody involved is having these wicked good matches and shit.
Well, and it's consistent. Like you see it all the time.
It's consistent. Yeah.
The problem with half of these storylines is they fall to the wayside because they're not there. You know, every week. Yep. Nothing advances.
That's true. With Io and
they get a lot of
Kabuki Warriors and Rhea and stuff. They get consistent TV time and they don't waste any segment. Every segment they're given, they are micromanaging and using to further their story together. Even if it only furthers it a few inches, they're furthering it though.
Right.
Nothing is stalling with them. And that's why it's been the best.
Until like a year from now, we're like, what happened to the...
Yeah, how are they still doing... Yeah, no. But, dude, having Asuka as a scum manipulative heel, like elder statesman, has been amazing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Amazing.
Yeah, I like that for sure.
Yep. But yeah, WWE is definitely going through a confusing time.
That's all I can say.
There's a lot of good stuff and a lot of stuff that's not working and some straight up bad stuff.
It's very baffling is all I can say.
It's weird for sure. Whereas AEW right now, we didn't talk much about AEW, but don't get it twisted. AEW has been the most solid it's been in like a year or two.
Yeah, they're very consistent.
Right now. It's been very consistently good, and it feels like they're really starting to find a groove right now that could be the future groove of the company for years.
They do a good job, like making a lot of these guys look like big deals too. Now
they do. Now they do for sure.
It feels like their roster's really deep,
and they're
like,
it's
mostly the same people.
They have a deep ass roster, but they're not making the mistake anymore that they were starting to make. That's the same thing WCW and TNA did, which is go, our only big star. I know we just spent time making Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, but fuck all that because we got Nash and Hogan.
Right.
Good luck with that. What happened there? WCW did the same thing. Oh, we built all these guys. Cool. Hogan's a WWE guy. He's the only champ for 3 years or whatever.
Because you're just admitting.
And that's one of the best stories ever.
Yeah, but what you're doing is admitting that the other company made a bigger star.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Absolutely. And
it's not the way you treat it.
You can do it when it's a story like the NWO, but in AEW,
well, what you do is you bring them in.
They have done such a good job turning around and saying, fuck that. We're making our guys.
Right.
And now they've really made their guys.
What you do is you bring them in. Like, say, Cena came over.
Yeah.
To AEW, right?
Yeah, let's just say he did. Let's say it was part of a deal to get Edge for one night.
Yeah, he comes over well, it's like anyway, like you don't necessarily have to make him the top guy only and beat everybody.
Cena?
Yeah.
No.
It's like, why don't you go, he wins the title.
Yeah,
right off the bat.
But then you have him use it to make guys.
But now you build your guys as much as you can with the time that you have.
Introduce him to guys like Hangman and guys like fucking Swerve, and
especially if you know like some of these guys are gonna walk. Because it's like I don't know, Blake Monroe or whatever. It's like they're gonna go probably eventually,
and that's okay if they do. And it's okay if they come back.
But use them now.
Use them while you got them, and they might not leave, and everybody might make a lot of money.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing over there is they are making a lot of money at AEW.
Oh yeah. Yep. They've definitely, dude, I love it. I'm happy for them. I love what they've been doing lately. And I like to see that it seems like all of the dust is settling a bit on the first kind of period of chaos they went through. And they're finally hitting a stride again where it feels like everything's harmonious. You're not hearing about a ton of drama. You're not hearing about a bunch of random bullshit. It seems like they've got a good squad now. Everybody's focused and locked in and has a common goal. And they're really seeming like they're starting to fire on all cylinders.
Yeah, because
it's going to make them even bigger than they were when they started and they had all that momentum. To come in new and have momentum is one thing, but to come in new, have momentum, do a bunch of memorable shit, establish yourself as a major brand, then shit the bed for a year and a half to 2 years, and be able to come back from that and do even bigger and better than you did the first run is going to be the moment when everyone is forced to go, they're never going away, and we finally have two majors for the long haul. I think that's the goal with AEW, and I think that's the best thing you could ever ask for as a wrestling fan.
Yeah. It's definitely what
because that's the thing. We're sitting here going, I'm still going to follow WWE. I'm still watching stuff.
Yeah.
And there's definitely still stuff I like. But guess what? If there wasn't and I wanted to completely boycott it randomly because it sucked, I'm just going to start watching AEW every week. And there's a full, overwhelming, too much amount of programming that's just AEW for me to digest.
So when these WWE storylines, if I feel like they're not going anywhere or fucking I'm not interested in anything, bang, I'm watching Dynamite.
Yep. So absolutely.
I don't know.
Good. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I shouldn't have to watch. Especially now, it's like I have to watch it because I got to talk about it.
Well, yeah. We have to. I don't watch every second of every single match. No, fuck that.
No.
I don't have 30 hours a week to spend watching matches or whatever.
You would have to have at least 30 hours
I don't have it. But I have to at least know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's at the minimum. I have to know what's going on, and I make sure I know what's going on and watch as much as I can.
But, sometimes it's just tough to get through a show like SmackDown or whatever.
Yeah, and the point is, the way this works is that when something's not to your liking, stop watching it and watch the other thing, because then the company that's doing the thing you don't like will see, oh, nobody's paying attention to that.
Yeah.
Let's kill that then.
I know a lot of people are like, well, I can't watch AEW. It's bad.
Why?
Whatever. It's
What?
like,
just watch the shit you like, because that's how you're going to get them to do more of the shit you like.
Yeah.
They're going to follow where the numbers are.
Exactly.
That's why Tony Storm is red hot indefinitely.
That's how that works. You got to give them the feedback.
That works.
You need fan feedback.
They need feedback. They want you to tell them that shit sucks.
Right.
Because that's the only way they're going to know, okay, let's adjust.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a period where everything coming out of AEW was like backstage drama, and you're just like, okay,
and you're going, why can't they just have matches and chill?
Yeah, you're like, what a disaster, and that probably hurt the brand quite a bit. You know,
it did, but they've recovered because they refocused and got back to basics. They had talent meetings and shit,
and they put on.
What are we doing?
They always put on great pay-per-views, so there's no denying.
I can't think of a bad pay-per-view they've had. It's only from good to some of the best ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like a good WWE pay-per-view every time.
And then sometimes it's one of the best pay-per-views you're going to see all year.
Right. Which is crazy.
And every year there's a few that are like,
they have
are you kidding me?
Major shows like All In or whatever. But
they do.
It doesn't ever feel bigger than the others, which is fine because they're all super
They're
good.
trying to tell you, when we do pay-per-views, you better be fucking watching.
Yeah. They want to treat them all like they're that.
Yep.
And that's almost how you should do it.
I think it is. I think it is.
But, I don't know. Maybe eventually Raw will be 2 nights and Saudi, maybe the TKO will get their hands on that one too. 2-night Raw, Monday night and Tuesday night.
Always, and it's always in Abu Dhabi. It's like, I'm out of here, guys. Fuck that.
$4,000 tickets. Yep.
No.
All right. That's it. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you're watching live, you're awesome.
Yes.
Every 2 weeks on Thursday we're live. We're gonna be we're on Twitch and we're on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube or whatever, you're already kind of there. But
you're already there, but if you're on Twitch, cool.
Yeah,
thanks for watching.
We're also on Spotify, so our episodes come out the next day. So there you go. That's the rundown. You probably know most of that, but if you're watching,
shit happens. Get in the conversation. Comment.
Yeah.
Tell us we're fucking bozos.
Yeah, that's right.
I love
we get
that
a lot
shit.
of that. We definitely get a lot of that.
Good. Hell yeah.
I get a lot of that on both shows.
Mm-hmm.
But that is what it is. That's how the internet works these days.
That's how the internet works. Yeah. I'm a bozo, so tell me I'm a bozo.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm telling you I am. What do you want from me?
That's the best way to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Just admit it.
I'm having fun. Good enough. Who cares? Have fun with us.
So that's it. You can use our promo code ClearShots over at w.gg. That helps us. And
Absolutely.
Then also, obviously the website. The website's pretty cool. We got like a decent amount.
Yeah,
of
new
there.
website's sick, man.
And then the store. We got a whole new online store. If you haven't checked that out yet.
Yep, the store's awesome.
So yeah, like some cool merch. I just got. Well, this is a new shirt right off the.
The ClearShot stuff. It's a good one.
And we got all kinds of cool shit. Stickers and swim trunks.
And I'm sure we'll have more stuff
like
too.
That.
It's pretty much whatever we think of, we can make happen. So we'll have cool ideas eventually.
Yeah, or give us ideas.
Or we'll have shitty ideas and we'll make merch out of it anyways, and then you can get hilarious shit.
Yeah.
People seeing
like
why.
The AI wrestling guys.
Wrestling or whatever.
The wrestling guys is the best.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Always, man. Always.
We'll see you next time.
Sounds good.